this live stream. I've been having problems with the sound levels recently, so I wanted to make sure that's working okay. And I wanted to test a bit of a new format type thing, jumping back and forth between some YouTube videos I was watching this morning. So let's give it a go. Here's what we're looking at. All right, first we're looking at my breakfast, which is some leftover Japanese food. But we got this here on the YouTubery, eh? On the YouTubery. So this says it's a we're live. Looks like we're live. All right, Daisy Cousens.
Hi everyone, you're all well. So it seems a lot of you really liked my last YouTube video, which is with horror and awe to feminist TikToks.
All right, so Daisy Cousens says that you guys liked her last video. Hey, look, it's Paul. Paul out in Happy Land. We're watching some Daisy Cousens reacting to TikTok. So she says everyone likes these kinds of videos. They're reaction videos. So we'll see if it's true, if everybody really likes them. Let me get forward a little bit in her video to where the goods are. All right. Do you watch Daisy Cousens? Have you seen her before? Boop. There she is. Daisy Cousens.
Here it is, the brand of activism. It's gone from we love each other and would therefore like to be able to get married.
She's talking about gender fluid people, trans and queer that are
like the breeders do, to varying strains of this.
Having a period, and for a trans man like myself, that is very traumatic.
Oh, good God, what a nightmare. What kind of monster is that? I'm scared. I'm really scared, man. Away. What am I? Let's have a look. Yo, nightmare. Can you see this? This is a trans man, and he's having a period. I'm a trans man like myself. It's very traumatic to have a period. Let me correct you, bro. You can't have a period. You're not a biological female. What's the matter with you, man? Oh, God, that's horrifying.
Basically, it causes dysphoria, and it's a really awful thing to go through. I'm going to go up to people and ask if they have my doll, while my legs are dripping blood.
That kind of gratuitous, extreme, performative activism is not the acceptance winner the radical T and Q activists think that it is. And for the record, I'm not talking about all trans and queer people, not at all. I am only talking about the activists who push this stuff. I'm guessing probably most of the T's and the Q's actually agree with me.
Oh, whew, man, that was frightening. I don't know if I can finish my breakfast now. Yeah, so she is from, I do believe she is from Australia. She has a bit of a pseudo British accent, and she mispronounces some words. She said swaths a minute ago, and I was like, are you sure that's not swaths? Swaths of people? Let me see what she's got going on here. So I'm just supposed to be reacting to her, not reacting to what she's reacting to. I want to react to Daisy Cousens. That's my
all of their hard work
here.
Normalizing being gay and gaining social acceptance falling by the wayside because of a few opportunists.
All right, so she's saying that there's some opportunists on TikTok that are, yeah, she's an Aussie, that are causing trouble for the LGBT community. LGBTQ and other, etc., robots included. I think there's an R on there now. And an A for androids. So if you're not totally human, if you're an augmented human, you also qualify as a minority group, right? So she's going to react to these, and I just wanted to react to her because I was a little bit thrown by some of her pronunciations.
I mean, how on earth do these activists think asserting Joe Bloggs, the hairy male bricklayer, is actually a woman because he feels like one, and therefore you must let him into the women's bathroom, bigot? Or, yes, I look like a woman, but you have to refer to me by completely made-up, ugly-sounding words like Z and Zer instead of she and her because I feel like...
All right, so she's got some TikTok videos on here that she's going to show and react to, and I find that I watch her a lot and listen to her because I like her accent. Like, check her out. I like her accent and her articulation in her face is quite expressive. Um, Her opinions seem to be mostly conservative. I wouldn't say that she's far right, but oh, here we go. She's got a new video up. She's not far right, but she does seem to have a conservative angle mostly. You still out there in Happy Land, Paul? If you are, I hope you're enjoying the show. We're having a little live entertainment here. Here we go. Let's face it, a lot of us are actually, oh, a lot of them are actually really funny. Okay, so here we go.
Let's begin, shall we?
I'm non-binary, but no one believes me because my tits are huge. I'm non-binary, but no one believes me because my tits are huge.
It's actually really funny.
All right, so that's kind of the one that threw me. That I wanted to react to her reacting to testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me out in Happy Land? What's going on out in Happy Land? Can you hear me all right? Woohoo! There's a little bit of avocado in there. Is that avocado? I don't know if that's avocado. Looks like some funny shit. There's some eel. Though. Check out that eel. Food and life. Ain't it a beautiful thing? Let me get a little bite of that. That's delicious. All right, yo, I'm back. All right, yo's out in Happy Land. So her reaction to that video just now, it struck me as far from sincere. Really? It was that funny? Some dude pretending that he's got boobs stuffed up in a an athletic trainer's bra and I, that tickled her funny bone so much. Are you serious? Daisy, I don't believe you. You seem very insincere to me. Let's watch it one more time.
My tits are huge. I'm non-binary, but no one believes me because my tits are huge.
Okay, that one's actually really funny. I like that one.
So, this is me reacting to Daisy Cousens reacting to gender fluid TikTok videos. Daisy, are you quite sure that really made you laugh? Because I'm a comedian and I didn't see any comedy in that. Let's keep going and see what else she's got for us.
Oh, wow. So to start, the way that I use bun self pronouns is in place of more gendered nicknames. So like instead of saying like a chick or, gal, I'll say bun. And so the reason is I'm non-binary and I feel like bun perfectly encapsulates the balance of my masculine and feminine characteristics. When I think of my feminine, that exact half.
It is kind of stuff that irritates a lot of people in the fact that it is literally just.
Oh, got a comment out in Happy Land. Paul Fahey says Daisy's cute. Yeah, that's why I watch her. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Making stuff up.
I got to admit.
Kind of stuff that irritates a lot of people.
So she says this last video is the kind of stuff that irritates a lot of people because they make shit up, right? There's no such thing as a bun, which is a bro and a hun, right? So she says there's no such thing as a bun. A bro plus hun becomes bun, and this becomes the person's pronoun. And she says this is extremely irritating to a lot of people. She doesn't comment on herself whether or not she thinks it's irritating. But she says that it's irritating to a lot of people, and yeah, bun. I don't see how it's worthy of mention, but here's what I wanted to say about her saying this. Check it out.
Well, in the fact that it is literally just making stuff up.
And so it's literally just making stuff up. Yeah, well, Daisy, for your information, all language is made up. That may come as a surprise to you, but that's how languages get created. They are living things that continue to transform and evolve through time. So, making up new words, coining terms, is not really that unusual. But yeah, the bun thing, I mean, nobody's going to do that. And so I guess this comes to a guy that has been in Beijing for 20 years. And I didn't even know that like people are changing their pronouns and they expect you to abide by that. So this is educational for me. Let's listen to Daisy for a moment.
And
Oh, good God in heaven. Thank you, YouTube. Dinosaurs. YouTube! Dinosaurs are not real!
During the age of the dinosaurs, paleontologists
YouTube! There's no such thing as a dinosaur, you lying cock bags! Ain't no dinosaurs!
making stuff up is fine, but when you try
Yeah, I've been here.
to...
Yeah, I've been here 20 years, Paul. I got here in '01, and now it's 2021. So, yeah, I've been out of the game a little while. I didn't realize all the decadence that is transpiring in the Western world right now.
totally push it onto other people, insist that they accept it, and then call them bigots when they inevitably don't.
So I kind of agree with her there. I mean, you can't just make up crazy shit and say, hey, you got to call me this. And if you don't, I'm not going to be happy with that. I'm going to try to get you canceled. Because I only recognize two genders and then a third possible hermaphrodite gender, which is quite rare. But if you consider yourself non-binary and transgender and all that, that's just your own private thing. That's not something I have to abide by. So the thing that's worrisome to me and frightening is that I found out in Western cultures, right? Let's get a little bite of that. Let's get a little bite of that grilled eel. Come on, have a look at this. Good God in heaven, can you see that? Man, that is good. If you are a vegetarian, you had better fucking change the channel, baby, because Frank Monday's having teriyaki eel for breakfast. So, yeah, I was unaware of that, and Daisy has made me aware of that, and yeah.
That's going to really irritate people, and that is what a lot of these activists do. It's all these random kind. I've got a couple of those to you. All these sort of random pronouns and words and terminology that they insist that you accept, insist that you learn, and insist that you apologize for yourself if you just kind of don't buy it. Okay, that's very detrimental. Very detrimental to anyone's cause.
So I'm going to agree with you there, Daisy, and I think that's a heartfelt response. It is detrimental. Grilled eel, well, I mean, it's got teriyaki sauce on it. It tastes like rattlesnake. Have you ever had rattlesnake before, Paul? I grew up in Southern California, and we got a lot of rattlesnakes. But I had an older brother who ran a construction company, and he had a roofing supply yard. Well, he had a supply yard where he had dug a pit. And rattlesnakes would get trapped in the pit. It was called a rattlesnake pit. And they would crawl along through the desert or whatever, and then they would fall in the pit. He dug it like 6 feet deep or something. I forget exactly all the details, but he had a stick with a rope on it, and he pulled the rattlesnakes up out of the thing and then chopped their heads off and then grill them on the barbecue and put some teriyaki sauce on them. And I don't know, for some reason, grilled eel reminds me of grilled rattlesnake. It's let's have a look at it. It's a thin white meat with a skin on it. So it essentially is a snake, right? In Chinese they call it a snake fish. And so you've got thin white meat on there. And it's very tender, almost fish-like, because it is a fish, I guess. But it has more of a chicken texture, and then it's got the teriyaki sauce on it, and oh, it's so good, bro. Just unbelievably good. If you haven't had it before, find yourself a good Japanese restaurant and order the grilled teriyaki rice bowl. You will not be sorry, man. It is delicious. You don't believe me? You try it. You don't believe me? Try it. So good. Mwah. You're gonna love it, baby. Let me know when you've had some. Let's see what else she's got going on here. I'm gonna wrap this one up because I just wanted to do a test run to make sure sound levels were good. And my daughter's waiting. She's waiting on using my computer to do her homework. Should I pan over there and show you my daughter? She's very upset that I'm doing this.
Ways to let your friends know what gender you're feeling today. Gender fluid edition. PSA that you don't have to do any of these. These are just things that I do. 1. Pronoun bracelets. You can get different coloured bracelets with different pronouns on. For example, this one says she, her, this one says he, him, and this one says they, them. The colours also correspond to how I'm feeling. So black usually goes with my black male outfit. This usually goes with like my pink female outfits, and this usually goes with my non-binary outfit. Just a way to let your friends know what gender you're feeling today and how they can address you. Pins are also another good option. For example, I have this one that says they, them for when I'm feeling non-binary. 2. Clothing. Personally, I present very typically masculine when I'm feeling.
All right, that's a lot of bullshit right there. I don't want to listen to it. I just want to see Daisy's reaction. Let's see. What do you got for us, Daisy?
What I want to know is why this person thinks that people care about her that much that they will pay attention to her bracelets and ask her whenever whenever they see them, what exactly they are feeling today. I mean, it is the sheer narcissism of a lot of this stuff that I think a lot of people find really irritating. Like, why would you expect that other people care about you that much and your whims and wants and feelings that much that they will learn all of this stuff, pay attention to what bracelets you're wearing, and totally kowtow to it all? That is what people find very annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. The people you live with, you're just wearing a bracelet and you want to be called, either a boy or a girl or something. I'd say, get the fuck out of my house. What's the matter with you? What kind of child do you think I'm raising here? You gonna wear a binary bracelet? You jump out that window. Got no time for that shit. I'm a working man. Yeah. Just kidding. We don't play those games in China, baby, though. That's not even an option. The Chinese heard about this gender fluid stuff, and they're like, no, that ain't gonna fucking happen. In fact, they outlawed it, and right now they just passed a internet bill recently that if you're found to be engaging in ignorant behavior, you can be thrown in prison. So, thank God I'm in China, baby. Having a little breakfast coffee with my morning grilled eel. Let's get one more look at that. We got to sign off here, though. Mrs. Monday is back, and my daughter has got to get some schoolwork done. She's going to use my laptop. I haven't got her own laptop yet because she hasn't proven to be fully responsible yet. She's got to keep track of her lipstick and her dresses and make sure she don't learn about none of this crazy shit going on in the West. I love y'all good-looking, sexy people, and I will see you in the abodes of the future. Paul, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for joining me for some grilled ill.